How did we meet? Well, we meet when I joined Holland Startup, actually. It was, I think, July 2019 when I first, well, I wasn't in Holland Startup yet, but I first joined there. And then I met Nick, and we spent the summer basically working together remotely, as we are doing kind of now too. And yeah, we like to work together, so we simply decided, in September when I officially joined, we decided to put up.
And I joined Holland Startup a bit earlier than Matteo, I think 2-3 months before he joined. And then I think there was a click, and then we understood that it's going to be a good team. So we decided to be the next team in Holland Startup, and yeah, the rest is history, I guess. Bynd is an ultimate solution for recruitment consultants to optimize their life, and we found that actually there are not many startups that try to help them. It's rather focused on the candidates and not really on a client search. That's why we decided, okay, why don't we just help them finding their clients rather than candidates? And since then we were focusing primarily on this target.
Yeah, indeed. If I can add something, like have to add something, let's say, I would say, I've been a recruiter consultant myself for a bit more than 1 year back in the days before joining and pairing up with Nick. And so I've experienced my problem, like the problem myself. And I think when we joined, when we decided to work together for the first for that summer basically, we analyzed like 10, 15 ideas, 10, 15 possible markets, and then in September we simply made a choice basically based on where was the bigger problem we saw.
I think in our case first of all, we're coming from this kind of similar background. We studied economics and business in the past, so we share quite a lot of things in common. But at the same time, we're quite complementary to each other. So whenever it comes to some brainstorm sessions and some of us doesn't know anything, there's always another person who will help us out. And I do think this is key in building a startup, because you can't know everything. That's why I have the other co-founder who knows that particular part that you don't know. And I do believe that this is the key in our team.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, we are different but very similar to some extent. And one thing I always notice is, maybe it's because I'm Italian and he is Russian, but I get very emotional many times, and Nick is always there to balance the situation out in a certain sense, right? So that's a bit the strength, and this is reflected in any activity of the startup. The best moments within Bynd, there have been literally so many, to be honest, till this point. At the moment, to be honest, when you ask me this question, the first thing that comes to my mind are all moments that actually went quite badly. But the reason for that is that we overcome all the difficulties till now, right? So that's why, to some extent, that were the best moment, because we had some super valuable learnings. And yeah, I think we solved a lot of challenges till now.
Yeah, I think the best moment, it's kind of hard to pick one. I do believe that this whole journey is one best moment. And of course, it's one big learning. I think in the past 2 years, we've learned so much, and it's incredible. But if I had to pick one moment, I would say this is when we joined the discovery phase, which is basically the moment when your idea becomes rather solid, and it's the moment for you to work on it. So I think that was really the best memory.